And in your community this evening, a music challenge that churns out hundreds of albums in the month of February. Amanda is in your community with the details.
1,400 albums have been recorded in the month of February here in Newfoundland and Labrador since 2008, all a part of the RPM Challenge. Joining me is the champion of the challenge since day one in 2008, Mr. Elling Lien. So, Elling, first of all, the month of February is a big one for people who may want to flex that musical muscle a little bit. So tell us a bit about what the RPM Challenge actually is.
Well, the RPM, it's a creative challenge to anybody to record music in the month of February, and it's been on the go since 2006. It started in a little small town in New Hampshire. The Scope newspaper brought it here in 2008, and it's been so popular here. More than 1,400 albums, like you mentioned, have been recorded here in Newfoundland as a part of it. It's just, it's not a contest, it's free, and you know, you can set out to make a bad album too if you want to, and you'd inevitably fail because you'd have fun making it. So yeah, it's like low risk, and it's open to everybody.
I love that, and
yeah.
I know throughout the years there have been listening parties. Now at the end, of course, March 1st being the absolute deadline. So with COVID-19 regulations in effect, how are you going to do that this year?
Well, I mean, like most things, we're all moving online. But one interesting thing about that is that it brings the international community, the international RPM Challenge community, to everybody. It's going to be online. A lot of listening parties and meetings and workshops and things like that online.
Thank you so very much, Ellie.
Thank you.
To write and record an original album in the month of February and be a part of this international event, visit rpmchallenge.com. And that's what's happening here in your community. Now let's take a look at entertainment.